Lesbian Fiasco.
Lesbian Fiasco?
Lesbian Fiasco.
Lesbian Fiasco.
Lesbian Fiasco!
Lesbian Fiasco.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Monte.
And this is the Lesbian Fiasco.
Lesbian Fiasco.
Perfect, because this is the Lesbian Fiasco.
Yeah. I don't even really know what this is. It's a fiasco is what it is.
This is an LGBTQIA short stories podcast where the two of us read stories we have written but the other has not read. We email the stories when we begin recording so the other does not have an opportunity to read ahead. The challenge begins during the reading using the silent notes as indicators for direction, tone, accents, noises, etc. The challenge does not end there, no. We each continue writing the next chapter of the other person's story until a definitive end is met. It could be 2 episodes, it could be 20, you don't know and neither do we. Each episode is minimally edited for the listener's enjoyment. All new episodes are posted on the 1st and 15th of each month. If you are enjoying the podcast, please rate and follow.
Thank you for untangling that fiasco in my head. All right, let's get on with the show. This is DYKE DAWGS, episode 7. Well, it's about that time. The best podcast rated 5 stars by Butch Weekly. This is DYKE DAWGS. I'm one of your hosts, obviously Murphy.
And I'm the other half of this top-rated podcast, Diesel.
Shooting the shit, as we do.
We are revving our engines to get into this episode of our critically acclaimed podcast.
Don't mind if we do.
We ain't singing the Stone Bush Blues or nothing over here, but it's nice to be recognized by such a reputable online community.
Yeah, us dusty dykes are just living our semi-solitary lives here. And then they go on and award us with a Butchie Award. It really means a lot to be seen in our community.
Who you calling Dusty, Murph?
Whoa, Diesel. I mean, I was just feeding the kimonos just a minute ago. I literally have dirt in my boots and my jeans are dusty.
Oh yeah, makes sense now. My joyrides in the hog always got my chaps a little dusty and maybe a bug or two in my teeth.
TMI, Diesel.
TMI? Loosen up, Murph. Jeez, I thought you'd be a little looser after that orgy of yours.
Forget about it. Yeah, it was nice. I was just yanking your wallet chain, D.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I put your wallet chain order in the mail already today. My dog should be getting there in a couple days.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, D. I can't wait. Your new designs are badass. The little motifs stamped into the leather are classy as fuck. Tell our dog listeners what they look like, D.
Well, obviously, it's naked chicks on motorcycles, right? And most of the silhouettes are of me driving the hog, and there's a lady sitting, toward me. She on my lap. So most of the scene, yeah. You don't know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But for you, I did a special one for you, dog. It's all your ladies from your fucking commune. And you're having a fucking orgy, my dog.
Classy. You're really a true craftsman.
Thank you, dog. Really appreciate that.
Can't wait to get mine. Priscilla broke my last one. She got a little too flustered because I had some watermelon in my hands. And she snapped at me and missed, getting caught in my wallet chain, breaking the link. Of course I repaired it with some pliers, but decided to give the old one to one of my new tenants, Tommy, because I saw your new line coming out, and I cannot wait.
Whoa! Hold up. Another
Tommy, remember them? Long-term Dyke Dog listener and Stan. They needed a place to stay and have been helping on the ranch.
Aren't you afraid this upsets your sister wives' sitch? Bringing in, like another Butch Dyke into the mix.
Not at all. Not at all. Tommy is good people. Just got out of lady prison and needs a place to get on their feet.
Oh yeah? Tommy works on hogs too, right?
That's right. So that means you're gonna come visit then soon. I'm feeling it.
Hey, us Dykes need to stick together and support each other. And I'm interested to hear about their lady prison adventures.
Alright, but don't ask them about their love affairs in prison. That's a touchy subject that drives Tommy a little crazy. It would open a wound. Best not discuss.
Well, what the hell else do I ask then?
I get it. That would be an obvious topic for yours.
Yeah, of course.
Well, listeners, as you know, we receive so many messages and try to answer them all.
I especially like the spicy ones.
Yeah, we know you do, Dean. We know you do. But, like I'm saying, we usually answer right back. It's easy. We did get a message recently from a dog out there and thought we could talk about it on the pod. So, Diesel, you want to read it?
Sure thing, Murph. Our listener, Dyke_check_123 wrote, Dear Dyke Dogs. Sup, dogs? Love your show. Literally, it's the only podcast I listen to. And I eat out at Pussy's Wieners almost every day. 2 in the butt is my favorite item on the menu. So,
Yeah.
I got this question. My lady wants to go see the Barbie movie really bad, but honestly, the thought of Barbies make me really angry. I hate pink. I don't mind if my chick wears pink, but I don't know, I feel like it's a girly thing, and I don't want any part of it. Then she calls me a coward for not going to the Barbie movie with her, and it got to be a fight, and now she's not talking to me. So Diesel and Murphy, what should I do? Go to the Barbie movie with her, even though it makes me so uncomfortable, or stick to my guns? Thanks, dogs!
Whew. This is a touchy subject for maybe some of us out there. Am I right, D?
Absolutely, Murph. And it obviously starts with the childhood trauma for some of us. I mean, I can't speak for anyone but myself, but I hated Barbies as a kid.
Me too. My G.I. Joes would use Barbies for target practice.
If a distant relative tried to give me a Barbie for Christmas or whatever, I'd throw it back in the face. I wasn't having none of that shit in my toy collection.
I could just imagine little Diesel getting all violent at Christmas.
Yeah, I also punched Santa in his big gut when I was 7, because when I sat down in his lap, he was like, Ho ho ho, I bet you want a Barbie, don't you? I looked at that clown right in the eyes, then wham! Right hook to the gut. I mean, read the room, pal. I was a little tomboy. You knew what he was doing. Trying to push the agenda on me as a little kid. I lost my faith in the old geezer that day. Santa didn't know me.
Okay, see? We all have scars from childhood in one way or another. And I think maybe our listener, Dyke Check 123, has some too. You know, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I think I've heard it addresses some of the issues with gender norms and sexism and stuff, don't it?
Yeah, I think they might have done a good job. So I heard as well. I mean, it sounds like a good date movie. Hey, if a chick is into seeing it, I'd go see it for her. But I wouldn't suggest it. I'd let her suggest it. See, it can't be my move, because I'm a Bushmass king.
Dyke?
Dogs!
Exactly. The thought of Barbies in general might make some of us dykes feel emasculated, or shoves us back into that time when we were kids and hated Barbies.
Yeah, and Barbie symbolizes something to us that we never wanted to be a part of. societal pressure to fit into a box.
And that's just our journey. There are other dyke dogs out there that did play with Barbies maybe, but no one is hating on anyone here.
Not at all. We've come too far to be putting each other down. I tell this listener here to talk to your girlfriend. Tell her that Barbies take you back to maybe some childhood trauma that you need to unpack, and she'll understand.
Nice, D. Yeah, you might get some bonus points with her for opening up like that, too. Communication is key. She'll understand. It might help you relax a little about your anger. It might even be cathartic to go actually see the movie, if you so choose.
I'll tell you what's cathartic. Getting an eyeful of that Margot Robbie.
Oh, she's pretty damn hot.
Margot, sweetheart, if you're listening, I'd love to take you out on my hog sometime. You'll love it, guaranteed.
Margot, if you ever need a break from making movies, come to the ranch and get some R&R out here.
I'd like to get some TNA. Know what I'm saying?
We know, Diesel.
Oh, hey, before I forget, today we have a new sponsor, Lady Bits.
Oh, hell yeah. I love Lady Bits.
Lady Bits is made by our dogs over at DYKE Tools. Hey listeners, how many different kinds of tool sets and screwdriver bits do you have lying around your toolboxes?
Innumerous amounts of bits. And then some of them aren't tough enough for the job and you gotta buy a whole new set just for that one damn bit that got stripped.
I know! Take it from us, we both used to moonlight as mechanics. If you don't have the right tool for the job, then you can't get the job done.
That's absolutely right. I have showed up many a fella on the job site because I had the right tool for the job and they were just left there scratching their ass while I excelled.
That's why we're proud to tell our DYKE listeners about Lady Bits. It's a 1,001 piece tool set.
Wait, what? How many pieces, D?
You heard me right, Murph. 1,001 pieces. There's several types of alloy, providing an array of toughness and durability for any, I repeat, any job. Lady Bits has killed the Home Depot gang. You buy this set of Lady Bits and you will never want anything else.
Other tool manufacturers do not want to make their stuff too tough because they want you coming back for more. So their shit degrades or just freaking breaks when you're trying to use it.
And I know what you harder DYKE dogs are thinking out there. Oh, hell no, I ain't gonna buy that shit because it sounds like the toolbox is pink or something. I ain't no lady.
We would not lead you astray. Fellow dogs, listen up. We have been force-fed pink shit, just like Barbies once or twice in our lives. Pink is a social construct thrust upon us by our capitalist overlords.
Yeah, pink is the commodification of femininity, and we ain't about that shit.
Hell no. Lady Bits comes in any color you want. They do have pink, but also like every other color in the rainbow, even some nice patterns.
I actually have the pink set with the sitting lady on it.
Whoa, Dave, for real? You have the pink set?
I got it as an ironic joke because I am comfortable in my skin.
See, dogs, this is what I'm talking about. Diesel is a butch mass king, but still feels in touch with their feminine side.
Whoa. I didn't say that. I mean, hey, we know who I am. I'm a fucking Diesel, yeah. I'm always wearing black leather or flannels or my white tank and coveralls. I'm always working and using tools. Sometimes when I take my tools over to other shops, I end up leaving behind a bit or something. Or some bro ends up taking my tools because he prefers it over his because I always keep nice tools. Me, I bought the pink lady bit tool set because no dude is gonna steal anything from a pink set of tools. It would emasculate them.
Diesel, that is very smart of yours. And also very mature.
Hey, thanks, dog. You know me, mature and shit. What can I say? I'm a catch.
Oh, right. Well, all the ladies know this.
I just like to drop little subtle reminders.
Well, speaking of your favorite subject, Diesel, got any dates lined up this weekend?
Oh yeah, well on Saturday I'm meeting up with Lucinda.
Is she new? I've never heard you mention her before.
Yeah, she's new.
Well, how'd you twos meet? And what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, we met in church.
What?
Yeah, it was in church. But not like fucking attending a church service. I was asked to fucking come in and fix something, and I was in there. And here comes this fucking little hot toddy. She's walking up to me. And she's asking me about this and asking me about that. And I'm like, looking, I'm like, damn, she's fucking hot, right? And I'm like, but there ain't no way she's a Sunday school teacher. Like, what? Ain't no way. Suddenly, we're fucking in the back. You know, I don't know what those little rooms are called, but it's like where like priests or something go in and you confess some shit. We get into one of those and we're fucking making out hardcore.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was a good time. And I was like, I want to fucking see where this goes. So I asked her to go on a date with me. Yeah, so anyway, I wanted, you know, to continue what was going on. That was such a fucking tease. So I figured, she wanted to go to church on Sunday, and I fucking said I would go with her as long as she, would fucking go out with me a little bit afterwards. And she agreed. So I'm gonna fucking go into church, and I'm gonna try to not make a commotion while I'm in there, so that I can get her on the back of my hog, and we're gonna ride out over the mountains, a nice little fucking picnic, and then, bada bing, bada boom, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. Yeah. Okay, well, she sounds pretty sexy, and sounds like you two are gonna have an amazing weekend.
Who knows, the date might carry on into the week.
Whoa, I get ya. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
What are you up to this weekend, Murphy?
Well, nothing exciting like yours, D. Tommy and I are gonna build an extension to the barn. Practically another barn coming off of the main stables. And of course, we have our Saturday bonfire at night. And the girls have a surprise for me. And everyone's keeping their mouths shut about it. And they're gonna surprise me at the bonfire.
I know what it is. Let me guess. You're gonna be a daddy. You've impregnated all the sister wives with your seed, and your commune just doubled in size.
Well, if that was even remotely possible, I don't know.
You're gonna have another orgy. Wait, but Tommy in the mix might get weird. You're gonna have to put them to bed before the orgy starts.
Diesel! Hey, that was an organic thing. Orgies don't get planned like that. Well, actually they do, but besides, but the best kinds are spontaneous.
Okay. I'll just have to wait and see what went down next time I talk to you. But I'll be busy myself.
That you will. Well, listener dogs, I believe our time is up today.
Stay classy, fellow dogs. DYKE DAWGS out!
This is The Doctor Will See You Now, Episode 1. Dr. Patricia McGray, a psychologist with conventional good looks, but more intelligent than attractive, walks into her cozy office. Per her routine, she dims the lights and draws the shades, just enough to allow the perfect amount of light to beam in onto a few translucent dangling gems that spin slowly, throwing rainbows throughout the room. Not enough to cause distraction, just enough to give the patient something to look at while they're speaking. Patricia found giving people a place to affix their eyes allowed them to share with greater ease. She started her own LGBTQIA plus practice approximately 1 year ago, and she was a success almost immediately. But this story isn't entirely about Dr. McGray. No, more so, this story is about her patients. Monday through Friday, the doctor sees approximately 6 to 8 patients a day who by all other accounts would be strangers, but here they are each week waiting for the clock on the wall to light up the words, "The doctor will see you now." They spend 45 minutes detailing their deepest, darkest thoughts and secrets. At the end of the 45 minutes, the words fade and each patient goes about the day. These are their stories. Good morning, Lila. How are you today?
How am I? It's like you don't even know me.
I'm sorry, let's start over. Lila, how have you all been?
Loaded question, Doc. Overall, I'd say great.
Great. That's very optimistic. Do you mind giving some context?
Wow, it's almost like you have no idea who you're speaking to right now.
I thought we got past this. Just last week you wanted me to address you as Lila only. I thought we had progressed.
You can't just erase us, Doc. This is Rocky, and you knew it all along.
Ah, yes. Hi, Rocky. It's been a while. It's nice to see you again.
Tell the lies to your other kooks.
Rocky, have you been taking the medications like you promised you would a month ago? Your psychiatrist prescribed you some medications that you're responding to very well. Is that something we can discuss?
Always with professionalism. Obviously, I'm not taking any medications. I realized medication meant I'm not being the authentic me. I gotta be me, Doc. There's no other way.
And the authentic you is, let's see here. I received a report over the weekend. Saturday, you defecated in the middle of your sister's wedding ceremony. Do you consider this to be the authentic you?
Can you name anyone else who would lay some timber on a church altar?
I suppose not. I'm sorry, Rocky, it sounds like you are proud of yourself. Are you happy that you ruined your sister's special day?
I wouldn't say proud.
Do you think that maybe you were acting out? You needed attention and your childhood traumas of receiving only negative attention came flooding back in that moment and maybe you impulsively reacted irrationally? Lila, you don't have to.
I'm just a baby, Doc. Please don't be mad at me.
Hello, Madeline.
Hi, Doctor. I miss you. I'm a little baby, remember?
Yes. Lila, you don't have multiple personality disorder. We don't have to play this game. You have been coming to me for a year now. Can we talk about what's really going on and why you're acting out again?
How you know I not have multi? I can't say the word because I'm just a baby.
Well, for one, people with multiple personality disorders don't glitch. So, Lila, may we please begin again and have an adult conversation?
I mean, I have personality disorder.
Yes, but just one. One that we can work with, and if you decide to take your mental health care seriously, you can lead a very happy and joyous life.
Joyous. I shit at my sister's wedding. A huge wedding. We're talking friends, family, extended friends, and family. I shit in front of all of them. My high school principal watched me take a shit. My grandma watched me shit on a church altar. My grandma. Literally, nobody is talking to me. Joyous?
What was happening at the time, Lila?
I don't know. It was quiet. Everything was quiet. there was this harp music playing, and a kid was throwing flowers down the aisle.
Lila, do you remember the feeling or thoughts you were having right before you pushed the flower girl to the ground and ran up to the altar?
I mean, I felt weird. The last time I'd been inside of a church was like when I was 14 years old. We've talked about that. I swore I'd never go back. It was quiet, and my thoughts were spinning, and I was so uncomfortable. I had to shit really bad, and nobody let me go earlier. I had no bathroom to use, and all morning I was like, I was everyone's gopher. Do this, go here, get that. I told them my stomach hurt, and nobody listened. Shut up, you just want attention. But my stomach was really hurting. They asked me to do so much. Nobody said thank you one time. The only thing they kept saying was don't fuck up anything. They all thought I was going to do something to fuck up everything. So I guess I just wanted to live up to their expectations.
I see. Have you attempted to reach out and apologize for your actions?
Why should I always be the one who reaches out? It's like, it's just not fair.
Lila, could it be that they're not speaking to you because you don't take accountability for your actions?
Reason 2, sure.
Reason 2. And what is reason 1?
I'm a dyke. I'm their big family secret. Their great big shitty family secret. Literally.
Okay, I see. Tell me, do you really want your family to reach out to you, Lila? Is there a reason you haven't called to apologize other than stubbornness? Could it be because you keep pushing the envelope in hopes that they'll disown you once and for all, and maybe, possibly, you want them to reject you because it's too difficult for you to walk away from the toxicity?
Fuck me. This got deep quick.
Try not to deflect. Let's stay focused.
Listen, Dr. McGray. There's a lot to unpack, I guess. I probably would be okay if they didn't reach out to me. I just feel like I'd be alone in the world. I'm afraid of being alone.
Sometimes we feel more alone surrounded by unhealthy people than we are when we're actually alone. Being alone gives you room for growth, and alone is not permanent. Let me remind you, though, you aren't alone. You have a close support system in your friends, and you have me each week.
Isn't family, important, though?
Importance isn't determined by society's rules and regulations, Lila. Important is an individual preference. Where we focus our time and energy and love and kindness is where the importance is. You grew up in a home that was mentally exhausting. It is more than okay to step away from that situation.
It would be really nice to not be surrounded by homophobic slurs every weekend, and I won't miss the sea of MAGA hats at family get-togethers. I was arrested, after the wedding. They didn't press charges, though. Let me go. I probably won't be invited to any weddings for the rest of my life.
When you RSVP, you don't have to indicate that you've defecated at any prior weddings.
Okay, good to know. I'm safe then.
Let's switch gears and circle back to the medication for a minute.
I was hoping you'd skip right over that one.
Nope, no such luck. Are you taking your anti-anxiety meds? They seem to help you make less impulsive decisions.
Man. Okay, well, so here's the thing. I can't come. Okay? On the meds, not now. I can't come now. Not now, but
I understand. Have you discussed this with your psychiatrist?
That chick's a dick. She doesn't listen to anything I say.
Are you interested in finding a new prescriber? I'd be more than happy to refer you somewhere else.
Nah, she's a dick, but she's hot. Have you seen her? Mommy.
I don't recommend sticking with a physician because you enjoy the view.
Well, then I guess this is our last session, Doc.
Okay. In all seriousness, I'd like you to please...
Yeah. I see her tomorrow. I'll talk to her then.
Perfect. What do you plan on doing if your family reaches out to you?
I don't know. I better keep a deuce on deck just in case.
Lila...
Sorry. I don't know. You're the professional. What should I do?
It's up to you to have contact or not. I'm asking you so that you have an expectation of yourself, and when the time comes, you have the confidence to stick to your plan. What will you do when they contact you?
I'll block them. Wait, should I talk to them first? I don't know.
What do you think about writing a letter or an email and then blocking them?
Like a mass email. How about a mass text? I don't know, everyone's email, so I'll text them and then block them.
I think that sounds like a brilliant plan. What message do you want to express in this text?
I want them to leave me the fuck alone. So, leave me the fuck alone is the message I'd like to express.
How do you plan to convey that message? Not a text that says, leave me the fuck alone. We know they will not take that seriously.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I'll say something about my childhood and how their religious beliefs were never mine. I will make sure to tell them how they hurt me throughout adolescence, how everything and everyone else was more important. I'll tell them that if they have a problem with me being gay, it's their problem, not mine. I'll tell them I'm walking away for good because it's what's best for me. I'll tell them I hope they have the futures they all deserve. Then I'll block every one of them. That'll piss them off big time. Ha ha ha.
Don't do it to piss them off. Do it...
For me. No, Doc. It's all for me. I need to do this. It's been a long time coming. I'm 22 years old and I've dealt with them and their abuse for too long.
Good for you. Lila, I'm proud of you.
Damn it. Don't make me cry, asshole.
Safe to cry here. These walls have seen many tears, and that closet, full of tissues.
Thanks for all this. You know how to keep my ass in check, and that's pretty dope. Oh, the sign flipped. It says, get the fuck out now.
No, it doesn't. But Lila?
Yeah?
Get the fuck out now.
Okay.